All right, so hopefully we've squashed the bugs and I've been able to create an account for everybody, and you are all able to log in to Creative Crusade using the login at the top right corner of the front homepage. This will change, so it's not always going to look the same. That's fine, be aware of that. But when you log in, you should see this. You've already logged in, hopefully, or you need to right now. Log in with your username and password. If you would like to use Remember Me, you may, but please do not do that until you actually have an account on this computer. Right now, you are in a public student account, which means you'd be giving out your credentials to anyone that went to creativecrusade.com. When you have your own personal account, you're on your own personal computer or your personal account, Remember Me can certainly avoid headaches by remembering your password and login for you. If you ever lose your password, please don't come whining to me. Simply use the link, lost your password here. You'll get an email address, or you'll get an email at the email address that you provided, and you'll be able to change it to whatever you like. I get an email saying that you changed it, but that is all, and it works just fine. Now, when we log in, for me, it's going to take me to a back-end page. It should have taken you to the front page. This is just because I'm an admin for creating the website that it shows me all of this other stuff, okay? I'm going to go to the front regular website, creativecrusade.com. For some reason, it doesn't say I'm logged in, so I'm going to hit Command-R, which is a refresh. There we go. This is what you should see when you are logged in. You can see all that information across the top, and there is no login button. Now we are going to edit your profile. To do this, we need to open a page in a new window. Now this is very simple, but it's also an important feature that you're going to use a lot this semester. Because if you just click on a link, you're going to lose this video that you're watching right now, and then you have to navigate back, figure out where you left off. It's very frustrating and annoying. Instead, a command that you will use so often, and I use 100 times a day, is to hold the Command key. That's the curly Q on the right or left side of your space bar. Hold down Command while coming up to the right side here and selecting Edit My Profile. All right, so Edit My Profile, and it makes a new tab right here that is opening. The video is still running even though you have that tab opening. That's fantastic. Now I'm going to show you what you're going to do on this tab. I'll tell you to pause the video when I want you to do it. On your profile page, you're going to see something similar to this. Again, I have more options on here because I am an admin on the website. So you'll see stuff that is very similar but not identical to this page. I'm going to scroll down through here to the information that you need to confirm. First, I need you to confirm that your first and last name are correct. Now, right now it probably has your full first name. For example, if you're Thomas but you go by Tom, go ahead and please change your first name to what you actually go by. For example, I actually go by my middle name. So I don't want people referring to me as Steven, which is my first name. I go by Adam. Last name needs to be the last name that you have in Infinite Campus. Please don't shorten that, as that needs to line up for me. All right, go ahead and pause. Go over and check your profile now. All right. Hopefully you check that. You have your first and last name correct. Next step is to set your nickname. My nickname, as you'll learn to know me, is the Captain. And that means you are not the captain, so please do not use any form of captain for your name. But you may choose your own creative nickname, aka gamer tag, as some of you might refer to it. Anything that you want, certainly. Number one, it must be school appropriate. You will be deleted from the system and start over if you create an inappropriate nickname. 2, it must be 15 characters or less. Spaces do count, so make sure it is not too long. Once you have selected your nickname, I need you to make sure that the display name is also set to your nickname. So these two should be the same. Go ahead, pause, and set your nickname. Select your nickname and set it for the display name publicly. Finally, please confirm for me that your email address is correct. All right? Should be your school email address. If it is correct, then you're good to go. Go ahead and scroll down. We'll get to a Gravatar later. You can change your password if you would like. You do not have to. If you would like to change your password, simply click Generate Password, retype in anything you want to replace this really long password here. If it says very weak, all you have to do is confirm that you want to use that very weak password. We are not going to have people trying to hack your account. If another student were trying to hack your account, believe me, we would be meeting with a principal, your parents, and consider whether you're staying in here or not. All right, so that's not something that I'm highly concerned about. Finally, the last step is to make sure that your period and computer are correctly set. Click on the little plus right here. And that should allow you now to select the period that you are in. So if I'm in period 2 and I am sitting at computer number 10, that is all I would need to set. To know which computer you're sitting at, simply look at the sticker on your monitor. I believe it says HRHS 2140, and then there's a 2-digit number at the end. That is the computer you're sitting at. So select that or set that as your computer number along with the correct period. And finally, update your profile. Now, I'm not going to update it because I am not in a period and I am not sitting at one of those computers, and I do not want to change my password. All right? But you do want to set those things. Once you have set all of those things, you should be able to go back to the front website page, Creative Crusade, and it should now say howdy or hello or something of that nature, and the gamer tag or nickname that you have selected. You'll now correctly show up on my clipboard for the period and the computer that you're sitting at. Please make sure that you follow these directions carefully. And if you did, congratulations, your account profile is now complete.